Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back to work on this. I added some things to this. I added this purple, it's like a crochet lace, and then this little piece that's like from an old doily or lace or something like that. Denise gifted me those, so I thought that looked kind of cool on there. So that is the same as the rest is the same. And then this, all I did was stitch around it. I added some purple ticking. And then this is the back of these. I mean, we did these together the other day. So really all I did was stitch around them, and I added the fabric and then the little, you know, stuff at the top. And then I didn't change anything in here. And then on this one, I added just some lace. And this is Gail's, one of Gail Agostinelli's trims. And there's another one there. And then I stitched around the whole thing again. So these are true like journaling tags because you can journal on the whole thing. And then what I wanted to do is make a pocket at the back. I thought about gluing this on here, but I just didn't like, I like the idea of being able to pick it up because it's got that crunchy glassine, I don't know. So I didn't want to glue it on in itself. So I'm going to do a pocket, but first I'm going to put these here just to give this page a little interest, and you can write on that. I mean, you could write on it if it was plain white as well, but that would be boring. So hope you guys are having a great day. It's beautiful here, thank goodness. Getting a little tired of the old rain, so it's nice not to have it. Sorry, I probably should have inked these first, but I at least have a little bit better plan today for what I'm gonna do. That helps things go a little bit quicker, I think, than when I don't have a plan. And everybody was very nice to say that the length of the videos is fine. I just start to get really kind of nervous, or like I don't know, I feel, yeah, nervous I guess would be the word, when they start to take too long, because I don't want people to be like, ah, those videos are just, they take forever, you know. I don't want that to be the case. And I really do try. It's just with this stuff, it can be difficult. You know, to do just quick things. It's really not a quick thing deal. If you've made junk journals, then you totally understand. It just is time consuming and things take a while, and it's just part of the process, and it ruins the creativity when you know, you feel rushed. I just had a friend that was saying, you know, that maybe I should try to shorten my videos a little bit, and it's probably true. It's just I'm not really sure how to do that because, like I said, this stuff just takes a while, and there's kind of no way to make it a whole lot shorter. I mean, like I said, it's good if you can like plan something out. That helps for sure, but yeah, it's just kind of tricky to do. So, but I really appreciate the feedback. That's awesome. And you know, you can also be critical. You don't have to just tell me the good stuff. Like, you can say, yeah, they're way too long, you need to do something, but I mean, I don't know, a lot of people's are long too, and I think it's just, like I said, the business of doing these. It's just not a quick, it's not a quick craft thing, it's a long craft thing. So I mean, these books can take just weeks and weeks to finish, so it's just kind of like that. I'll try to get it sort of centered. Oh, so that wouldn't have been centered at all. Looks pretty good. Oops. Oh, I just ripped that. Darn. I see washi tape in its future. Alright, and then I'll glue this one on first. And probably use some washi tape. Can't believe I just did that. Ding-a-ling. This isn't even an old book, so I can't even go with the pages tear easily or anything. I just totally caught my thumb on there. Get my glass mat completely glued. It's so nice to have that though, because then you don't end up with that all over your pages. Okay, I'm going to try to get this as centered as possible. and line it up with the other one so that they don't look funny, hopefully. Go that way just a little bit more. Oh, come on. I guess it's going there. Alright, so let's see what we have. I think I'm going to use a piece of this washi tape. It has one that's just hanging out here extra. Put it on the edge of the table. Ah. The only problem with these wide washi tapes, I love them, they're really cool, but getting them to tear together is often a little tricky. I'm just going to tear this piece off. Oh, and look, there's an L right there for my last name. Not that this is going to stay with me, but it's kind of cool. I just don't want that tear to go any further because that would be a bummer for somebody. So we'll just line it right up. There we go. Nobody will know except you, me, and a bunch of other people. I can't remember who I was watching yesterday, but I think it was Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures, and she was saying she did something. It was either her or Gail. I'm not sure. It might have been Rachel. Nobody will ever know. And I'm like, you're videotaping and anybody in the world can watch. That's kind of like, though you probably will know, actually. That's the cool part about junk journaling is, you know, you can fix stuff and it's fine. Alright, so where did my little lace pocket go that I had? Oh, it's right here. So I want to put this, and this is those tatting squares, and I love the stamp on them for the patent. It's kind of cool. So I want to glue this on, but what I'm thinking is I want that lace to make kind of a gusset. So this might be tricky. Thinking I better use, I really don't want to use Fabri-Tac. I really think the tacky glue will work. I really do. So I'm going to put a bead of this on here, like right in the, almost the crease, really. And I really want to get, like, right along this edge of the lace is what I'm going for. Because that way this lace has a little elastic in it. And I'm hoping that that will allow for a bit of a gusset on that. And I like how it hangs over and stuff, so that's not a problem for me. And I'm just going to fold this back and put a bead right along here and up this side. Try to get it straight. This isn't entirely straight itself, so the cut on that, kind of want it to be a little bit gusseted because otherwise that glassine bag isn't going to fit, and I'm just going to kind of put it in here just for so we can figure out what we need to do here, because it is fairly wide, but I think it will work. I think. If not, it's going to be a real bummer. I don't want to glue this down though. Is it getting glue? Yes. I think what I need to do is that's going to be too close. Sorry if I have my head in there. Trying just to get the edge of this mostly. Okay, where's my... kind of an odd thing to do. I think I need to get more glue, like right in the crease right here. Crazy things we come up with, right? Come right out to the very edge. I'll lift this up a bit. If I can make this happen, it's going to be a miracle. Where did my... Oh, duh. I mean, it would have been a lot easier if I could have stitched it, but because it's the back edge of the book, can't really do that. I don't know. We shall see. If not, I'll have to make something else to go in that pocket. Just have to get some clips. You can tell it's crooked. It's the only problem when you cut fabric without like a rotary or something. And I have one, but I just don't use it. Move this over here. Alright, we will see how that works out once it gets dry. I'm going to move this over just a tiny bit more. And see, that lace will hang out the side too, so that's kind of fun. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. Hopefully I didn't just make a disaster happen. But we shall see. Alright, so I thought I could work on one of these for a few minutes. I can't do too long of a video today because I have to go pick up my son. He's at driver's training, which scares me. I mean, I think he'll be fine. It's just he's never really driven before. Except, you know, just a little something here and there kind of thing. I don't know how people do that for a living. I honestly do not, because I don't think that I could. It makes me completely crazy trying to drive with people. I'm too much of a control freak, I think. Yeah, I think I want it on that side. So this is from Gail, this lace, but this is a piece of my the posy paper. And I thought it would be fun to put one of the ladies from the first kit, Antique Posy, the first one, on. Have her like this, but I think I want like some fabric or something under her, so I'm going to work on that. And then I also think I need some book page. You know, I'm going to do the fabric at the top though, so I might not need book page, but I might want one of these edges. Yeah, I think if I do some of this down here and stamp something on it, that would be kind of cool, like I did on those other ones. Just so stuff, you know, like goes together, sort of, as best it can for a bunch of random stuff. I hope everybody's safe and away from those tornadoes. That has been, I feel so bad for people when everything in their town is just destroyed. I'm always just blown away by that and hurricanes. That's just my clock, sorry. Plays music on the hour. I feel like I got that one, but I guess I did. Is it this one? No? Okay, and this strip. Put that one here. And I've got some stamps. I've had these for ages, so I don't even remember where I got them. They've got all kinds of sayings on them. So let's see, maybe we could do collection. I don't know. That's it. Missed a little bit right there, but it's not a huge deal. Because I just want it as more of a, I'm gonna like do the squish thing, so it's gonna get squished anyway. Here, there, I don't know where. Let me see, do I have labels? Feels like she needs something fancy. I don't know if I like it there though. I'm going to do the fabric across here, so I don't want to put anything too high. Something like that might be kind of cool. Kind of like that. All right. Put this right here. End up covering up all that lace stuff. After all that. Put her about there, I think. I am putting her on the glass mat because she's got all these little extra parts, so make sure I hit her with glue everywhere so she doesn't come off at any point. And then I have to decide, do I want this here or there? I feel like it needs to be over there. Let me ink it a little. Okay, so then I just take some glue and I kind of just put it on there, and it's no big thing, but then you're just taking and kind of pushing it down and squishing it a little. Until it gets kind of wrinkles and stuff in it. Just push them down till they're flat. See how it just kind of, I don't know, just gives it a little something, a little interest or something. And then let's see, how about, I don't know if I want washi or not. I kind of just like it this way. Maybe one little piece. I like this blue for this one. Just a little bit. And then I have, what did I do with it? Piece of this left. And that's Gail's trim, another piece of her trim. I just got these the other day and they go really well with this, so it was very fortuitous. Ah, the whole mat, or the whole little glass tray is sticking to the glue stick. Okay, so I'm going to come right under here where this little thing is. And you see that? Okay, so we'll add some lace and stuff at the top, and then I will stitch it and I'll let you guys go. So let's see. Kind of just doing that thing again. You just find pieces that you like. I like this because it's got the tulip and it's cut and stuff, but I don't think that matters. I could even kind of cut it out just a little bit. I like this eyelash because it looks neat hanging out the top. So I put that down first. I'll put a bead of glue up here just to kind of stick everything to until I can stitch it. I want the eyelashes to go up, not in the glue. Strings and stuff on. I like that. Stick that right off the top. And let's see what else we got. Got all kinds of junk here. I love this lace. Luckily I've got a big wad of it. Something bluish, green, down to the green end of it. And I like to kind of do the same thing with this that I did with that paper, just kind of squish it a bit. And this one I'm not going to put, like, I don't think I put a tab thing on these ones. I better check because I don't want it to be different. Let's see. And I bet it does because I think it is the up and down one. Oh no, I didn't. That's the other one at that same size. Oh, it kind of did, yeah. Okay. Want them to be different, but not like so different. This would be a good piece to do that with, actually. So it doesn't look too perfect. So I'm just going to put like a dot of glue back here. And then when I stitch it, everything will lay down better once you stitch it. It works well. This little pink, this is very super soft pink, like you almost can't even tell, I'm sure, on camera. I actually heard from Denise and her mom. I thought of that because she gave me that pink. Her mom's doing a little bit better, so that's wonderful. And then this old still attached. Do I want that one on top? Maybe that one on top because it's so cool looking. This is old stuff, you can tell. Alright, that can go there. Let's see what else we've got. Some fabric would probably be good. This. This one frays really good. I know, exciting stuff, right? Watching me do this. Pull this one forward a little. And like I said, when I stitch it, I can, you know, fiddle with that stuff a little more too. Probably some pink would be good. I just have this funny little piece, so I'm just going to kind of tuck it right in here, since part of that is missing anyway, just for the color. And then a little something else. That one probably wouldn't be great. This one would probably work. I'm looking, there's a pink lace, a little tidbit from something. Okay, so I'll stitch that and I'll be right back. Alright, hi, I'm back. So I stitched across the top, stitched the little tabby down so that it's not going anywhere. And then we can do the back of this one. I said I was going to let that pocket dry and then I closed everything up. Alright, so I have this piece that would be good. I might round the corner on that. Let me find my kind of corner rounder. Oh, that's my circle. They look alike, so. So I can get an idea better of how I want to do this one. And I think I'll do the same up there, and we'll see how it goes after that. Because I will be stitching something across there too, I just don't know what yet. Okay, so let's do like not quite the width so that we can put a little something else on there. Maybe if I can do this. Oh, I didn't realize that was hanging over like that. It's like, is that the little corner I just punched off? Can't pick up those little pieces off of this. It's kind of annoying. I like these trims. I don't know that I like that one there, but it's kind of fun. Let's see where the rest of them. All I really have left is these. This one would look better, but that would take me a while to cut out. So maybe I'll do something else instead. Maybe one of these ones might be cool, like this one. Let's try that. I want the other ruler. Where did I put it? Oh my goodness, Amy. See, I set stuff down and then I can't find it. Well, I guess I'll use this. Yikes. Do you ever have those days? Yikes. Like, why did I get up? I should have just stayed in bed. Oh, there it is. See, I just wasn't meant to tear that with that. I was meant to tear it with the straight one. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to take a little bit of this edge off just to make it look right. And these are part of Gail's, and I will link her below in the description box. So if you're looking for these, you can find them. So this can go like that. Is that too much the sameness? Maybe we could do a little book page at the bottom. This is old. At the top. Bring it up like that. Problem is it's taking away from our journaling space. But I can fix that. If I do something like that, and then just do this, that, since it tears so well. I'm just going to tear a tiny bit more off of this back side here. I'll go right along these little flowers. Like this, maybe. That'd be better. And then take off, so if I start at the bottom, sorry, talking to myself, and I don't want this perfectly straight either. I don't know if I told you guys, I think I did in another video, but this is from a 1800s sleeping cap, and it's really cool looking. I don't think I can cut it up, at least not now, because I just found it. It's just really cool. Look at that. I think those are like rickrack or something that's been folded somehow. My sister was trying to figure it out because she's good at this kind of stuff. And then like stitched in the middle, and there's little crochet pom-pom. I don't know. It's just super cool. Super small head is all I can say. Anyway, I thought that was neat, so I scanned it. super small. I'm going to use that, and I got this all schmutzy with glue, so maybe I can get it over here. If I can find what I did with it, the little honeycomb that Samantha gave me. Oh. Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, hi, are you laughing? You're probably all laughing at me. Because it was sitting right here. It was under a few things, but you could still see it. And I just tore everything apart, and it's sitting right there. So anyways, you know, that's me. That's how I do it. So I'm going to take this stencil, and I don't know where she got it, but I'm sure that they can be found. I don't think it's that hard of a thing to find. It seems fairly popular to do these type of like bee journals and stuff like that. If nothing else, you could probably find paper that had it on there. So it's just kind of fun to do this. And I discovered, which is, you know, Captain Obvious, but let me see. If you line up the little hexagons, then you can continue on and it doesn't look like there was a split or anything like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not a big deal. Just kind of and then obviously the lighter the bit, you know, whatever. So the ombre kind of a look it gets. Okay. So yeah, I'm entertaining if nothing else with this stuff. It's so funny how it can be right there and it's like you just can't see it for the life of you. Or maybe that's just me. That's very possible. Very, very possible. Okay, so this piece is going to come like this, and then I will put something across here. It probably won't be the cluster, but it will be fabric. So I'm going to do that kind of a thing, and then maybe a bird or something on this side over here just to break it up a little bit because it is a little bit, you know, kind of like stark over there or something. Oh, I wanted to use a bee with that part. So I could, let me see if I can find them. I used this one before, but could do one down here. Another one up there maybe, or, because I've got this flower, so I don't want another flower. It's kind of big. I do love these. I always love these. I think you could put those on anything and they look fantastic. I don't know what it is about those, but they're just amazing. But I don't love it with that in particular right now. So maybe what I need then is like a piece of trim or something. Let's see, where's that one? I'm not even going to look for it. Never mind. I just have a mess going. Maybe I'll just do the bee. Because with the flower right there, I don't feel like I need anything else. I can tear this just a tiny bit more. I just don't want to take away too much of the writing space. And truth be told, I guess you definitely could be writing, you know, here too. So I'm going to go with that. And then I'll do a ruffle or something up at the top. My sister made these little teeny tiny crocheted flowers the other night while I was fussy cutting. That's why they're in the same area. Okay. They're out of that super fine like tatting thread that I found with those tatting squares. It was really fine. Oopsie, went right off onto the board. Alright, so this is going to go here. It's going to go here. I think my daughter's going to leave, so I'll probably let you guys go and I'll come back and show it to you when it's got the fabric stitched on. Alright, so I'll come back and show you when it's done. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. So I stitched, well, I didn't stitch that on. I stitched it and then glued it on because I didn't want it to go through the front fabric, and I am going to stitch around. So anyway, there's the front and there's the back. And then let's check our book. I have that one that needs to go back in, and it looks a little wonky, so I'm probably going to have to mess with it a little bit. But let's see if this fits even. Lid on the glue, Amy. Okay, so it does fit, and I think that's fine because otherwise it wouldn't fit. So that's in there, and then it looks a little crazy, but I think that it's fine. I'm just going to put this one in here for now, just because I don't want to lose track of it. So there's that, and then I'll put this one in. I just want to make sure that glue is dry, and I still need to stitch around it, so I don't want to forget and not stitch it. But I think that turned out kind of cool, having that in there. It goes in and out, and it's crinkly, so that's kind of cool. It's getting, see, I was worried about this book not being, having enough in it, but then look, it's already fat. So anyways, it's almost done. The only thing I have left is these 3 items. So I'll probably keep working on those later. I won't torture you guys any further, but you know, you get the idea. So we will chat later, and probably the next time you see it, I'll do the flip through, just because I don't want to keep you know, doing these long videos. So we'll chat later, and if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Bye bye now.